And welcome to part 98. Finally, it's been so long since I posted another part. That's completely everyone's fault because I still don't have a microphone. I'm actually recording this, and this is Stone Tower, by the way. We're gonna climb to the top. But first, I just want to say I'm actually recording this in Ryan's garage, and yeah, that's what not having a microphone does to you. Yay! So anyway, I don't know if the game actually said this or not, but I guess you're expected to just learn it on your own. By putting on a transformation mask and playing the song that we learned in the last part, the Elegy of Emptiness, we create like a little statue. I forgot the song, I needed to check it here. Right, left, right, down, right, up, left. Right, down, I don't know. I forget about 10 times in this part, so don't worry about it. I don't know why that would make you not worry about it, but you know. Yeah, by donning different transformation masks, we can make different statues. So we can make a total of 4. One for each transformation. But they're primarily used, actually I think they're solely used for pressing switches, and since the Deku isn't heavy enough to press most switches, it ends up amounting to just 3, really. But hey, who cares? We're climbing Stone Tower, and there's a Beamos. I'm pretty sure the only Beamos in this playthrough, other than a little bit later in this part. I don't think there are any other Beamos in the whole game, but no, actually, I think there are some Beamos in the temple itself. So I guess scratch everything I just said. And I forgot the song again. Let's play Bran Forgets the Songs. What a game. So there's our second statue, this one of normal Link. The quality is slightly less than usual in this part. That's because, in general, it's due to a combination of different glitches and like software glitches that really aren't my fault. I can't make like 10-minute parts without sacrificing some quality. I can't. It's too big for my computer to render it all at once, and if I render it later, I can't use the same method of rendering, and it gets lower quality. So, yeah, if you want long parts, it has to be lower quality. After the next few parts, I'm going to go back to short parts again anyway. It doesn't matter. This playthrough's already longer than 100 parts, so who cares? Dun, 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 dun. I really do like the Elegy of Emptiness. It's a pretty cool song. It's kinda... I mean, it's annoying that it has to be a song, because you end up playing it 100 bazillion times, but other than that... Yeah, I was just showing off the statue there. I didn't really have a reason to pull out the guitar. Whoa. Never making a jump like that again. These switches here are just, once you get across, if you want to go back down, you can press those switches to get the blocks to come back up. Wow, you know, which is dumb because no one ever climbs down this tower. There's no reason to climb down. But I guess it's just kind of there as a hand wave, like, yeah, it's possible to get down. Otherwise, it'd be like a big plot hole, like, how would you get down once you got up, unless you had magic, you know? Then again, you can't even get up without magic, so that's kind of a retarded plot hole, Nintendo. So anyway, by making this statue, our other statue of Human Link disappeared. That's barely on the Switch, but thankfully it didn't fall off. I've actually had it before where I step on the Switch, and it's like, as soon as the song's done playing, the Switch goes back up for some reason. So I think maybe the statues are... Wow, I went through right through the boulder. Link's quite the... Fag balls is very resilient, what can I say? I've actually had it happen before where the statue falls off, but Human Link doesn't, which seems kind of weird. I think so. Okay, I forget where I was going with this sentence, just ignore it. So anyway, here's the last bombos we're gonna see in Stone Tower. Though, like I said, there are some in Stone Tower Temple, and I really failed miserably trying to fight him there. Whoa. Now we get our first taste of why he's called a Beamos. And I nearly backflipped off the edge of the tower. That would have been embarrassing. I'm really not liking this cutscene that interrupts the middle of the battle because I accidentally stepped on the switch. And then just immediately the blocks go back because I fell off again. Fag Balls is a master warrior. And he accidentally stepped it on the switch again. And I accidentally said stepped instead of stepped. Oh, damn it. Okay, that BMOS was a pain in the ass. I really hate BMOs. I hate them with all my, like, I loathe the very core of them. They get so much better after Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. They're so much less annoying in the Wind Waker, and I really can't remember if they're in Twilight Princess. I think they are, but they're not very memorable. Yeah, I turboed through this song because I figured we heard it often enough. Nobody wants to see a guy playing a fish guitar anyway. I mean, really. You see that stuff every day. It's boring by now, isn't it? No, I think the stone tower here, it's the only place where the hookshot targets kind of make sense. In that they're kind of used as a defense against people who would attack stone tower. But that still brings up the question, why did the pirates have hookshot then? Were they like planning to attack stone tower for no reason? It's not like there's any treasure here, but I guess I'm just thinking about this too much. Putting on the bunny hood because I don't want a repeat of my near-death experience. And my near lag experience. Actually, it wasn't really a near lag since there was lag. But never mind. And here's more pointless switches. This part of the game I never really got. I never actually bothered going over there. Tattle turns blue, so I'm assuming that you can call the Scarecrow and Hookshot over there and kill those Redeads. And I was gonna like try throwing an arrow across, but then I was like, screw it, when I was recording this. But it doesn't really do anything. You shoot them with arrows. I think they just absorb them. But it just, I don't think there's a heart piece over there because I never went over there, and I'm pretty sure I got 100% on this before. Unless I did actually go over there and I just forgot about it. There are a lot of heart pieces in this game, so it's possible, but still. I hate this part because I always get confused here. Every time I play the game, I get confused going up Stone Tower, because you really only have to do it once, so I always forget, like, where's the hookshot target? I don't know. And then I always get the idea, maybe I could jump over there, but no. And then I get hit by that boulder. That doesn't usually happen, but whatever. And then I go, and I'm always like, well, surely you should be able to hit the switch over there. But it just doesn't reach, and then eventually maybe it clicks that I'm not really supposed to. I guess it hasn't clicked yet as of me recording this. Dun, 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 dun. Pay attention to the song because it's gonna get awesome later. Yes, it will. In like 15 parts. Not for a while, but eventually. Yeah, so basically you're supposed to hookshot this while not standing on the hookshot target. What a twist! I'm kind of an idiot and I fall for that trick every single time, and there's another Scarecrow over there apparently. I don't know what's over there at all, it just looks like a pod, but I'm rambling a lot in this part, I'm really... Okay, there's the owl statue. Now that we have it, we can warp right up to the top of Stone Tower, meaning we're never gonna come up here again. And over there we see what looks like some kind of really weird, kind of demonic looking statue building thing. I don't know, whatever the hell it is, we're gonna go inside, but probably not in the next part because we have quite a few side quests we need to get out of the way before we head into the penultimate dungeon, or the ultimate dungeon, I guess. Whatever, see you next part.